Welcome to UNHINGEDASF. I'm your host, Chana, and this is the podcast where we loosen the screws and let it all hang loose. Here to share their story with us today is the first Bumble date of mine that's gone right, my friend, Aren.
Hi, everybody. My name is Aren. I'm coming out of the 513 Cincinnati. I just moved to Texas 3 years ago, and Chana has been my first friend since I moved here. I'm so thankful for her. So thank you for having me on. I'm very excited.
I know. I'm so excited to have you on here, bro. Like, we've been talking about this since the beginning. You know, Aren is probably, I think you're my first friend out here in Austin, too. And we met on Bumble BFF.
Yeah, we had to fight through so many uggos.
I remember
to find each other.
The first thing I was asking you was like, oh, how do you pronounce your name?
Yeah.
And I'll never forget what you told me.
What'd I say?
You were like, it's pronounced like Karen, but without the entitlement of a white man or a white woman. Same difference.
Yeah, Karen without the K, baby, and the entitlement.
That shit tripped me out. Yeah.
I know, like, I'll never have, like, my own keychain. I always had to, like, grab the Karens and scratch the K's off. Or, like, Darren's, Karen's, what else is there? Sometimes the Darren's had 2 R's, so I was like, I couldn't use that one. But Karen was always right for me.
That's fucking hilarious. I mean, I've never found, obviously, my name on the damn keychains or whatever, like... Everyone with the basic names gets to have something. Why didn't y'all just make a DIY one every time?
I agree.
Like, not everyone has a basic name.
Yeah, or like little stickers that we could put on it or something.
Yeah, like give me some DIY options.
I know. That's cost the big bucks, though.
Yeah.
Weirdos gotta spend money.
We gotta spend more money?
Yeah. What are we talking about today? What do you got on the agenda?
What's something that is a little unhinged about you? What's something that people wouldn't be able to tell by just looking at you?
Well, looking at me, you can tell a lot. But
well, sexy, beautiful.
Exactly. Smart, intelligent, funny.
Oh yeah. You wanna flex on them real quick?
Oh, I should.
Go ahead.
No, I can't. Like what? Like I have 2 degrees.
Period.
Period. I'm really into feet stuff.
I mean, I kind of knew. But, like, I mean, I've heard a little bit of your stories, and they've been interesting because, I mean, I kind of, like, am curious.
Are you a foot girl yourself or what?
No, I'm not a foot girl.
No, you don't like your feet being played with?
I'm not played with. Like, if my feet hurt, like, yeah, rub me down, help me out. But I'm not, like into it. It doesn't, like, turn me on. It doesn't... I mean, really? If someone's nice to my feet, it doesn't, like, turn me off. I don't know. I'm just not, I don't want to consider myself a foot girl.
But having someone that's interested in your feet and, like, seeing them super happy and interested in your feet is not doing nothing for you? Or, like,
it's kind of weird to me.
Like, during sex, are we allowed to say words? Can we say this?
I mean, I say words.
Okay. I didn't know if I had to beat around the bush, if I could just say.
No, this is unhinged as F. What would we can't say
the F, so I didn't know.
We can't say fuck, but it's unhinged as F.
No, I got you. Well, so, like, when you're, like, doing sex, it's not part of your foreplay, or, like, a little break in between where he's going on and sucking on some toes?
No.
No?
Not for me, I
guess.
Is
it just me in the room? Is it just me? Because, dang. No, yeah. And, like, one of, like, and it's been a couple years, it actually just popped up on my time hop, was pictures from my, like, camera inside my house.
Pause. You still have time hop?
Yeah.
What?
Is that a problem?
I haven't heard of time hop.
Do you know what it is, then?
Yeah, I know exactly what time hop is, but I haven't heard of someone using time hop since, like, fucking 2017.
My streak, you want to know how many days my streak is?
What do you mean days and streak?
Like, I check it every single day, and there's, like, a streak at the end. And I'm like, okay, look, so at my time hop today, so, like, literally 2 years ago is my security camera footage of this foot guy that would come over because he was really into feet. And he would just suck and rub and fuck my feet. And then we would call it a day. It was so nice. And, like, I really miss him.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
So 2 years ago today.
today. But 2,446 days in a
That
row
is
is my streak.
fucking crazy.
I know.
She's
So
committed.
6 years, every single day for
She's
6 years, I've been
committed.
checking my memories because I can't remember anything. My goodness. But yeah, 2 years ago, I had this. He was a paralegal. I don't even remember his name. And he was just really into feet. And so he would come over, he would bring me snacks, and he would just rub my feet, kiss my feet, fuck my feet, all the good stuff. And he liked them dirty too. He'd be like,
Dirty feet?
yeah.
Like after work,
He wanted
no
me to
socks.
He wanted me to, yeah, so he wanted me to put my tennis shoes on, no socks, and like go for a run. And I said, what do I look like going for a run?
I'm fucking dead.
But I was like, I'll wear the shoes. I'll wear the shoes around stinky, but like, I'm not going on a fucking run. I walk my dogs, but I'm not going on a run. So I really miss him. And then
I'm just shocked.
he ghosted me because, well, and I guess it's on me, but it was more of like I was trying to talk about like, so what's happening? Like, you're just into feet? Because, like, that's cool, but it's also,
You're just
like...
using me for my feet?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't getting nothing in return, but also, like, I'm getting something in return because I do like foot play.
Yeah.
But, like...
Because you're into that.
I was just, like, wondering where the boundaries were. And
Yeah.
so, like, I think me asking that scared him off because then he ghosted me.
I mean,
I'm so sad.
It doesn't make sense to me when people ghost for that reason because it's like I'm just asking
Yeah,
you,
I was like,
what's
I'm
up?
cool if you don't want to do more.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'll be happy with what we got going on. But
Yeah.
he said, no.
He said,
I said, no.
got me some feet. Got me some feet.
I'm so sad, too, because it was a really good setup.
Yo, that's crazy.
I know. I'm a fuck girl through and through. And it's, like, kind of a deal breaker.
Well, how many?
Just, like, a little bit.
How many times has it not worked out because someone wasn't into feet?
I'm very much single. So every time. No, I'm kidding.
But I mean, like, the whole feet thing, like, if the guy was, like, you met him, you vibed, you liked him, but then he's like, nah, draw the line at feet, like.
I mean, luckily for me, like, we can do other things, but he's not going to be my serious boyfriend then.
Because you have to have a foot guy.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's, like, it's, like, one or two on the list.
So, what if, let's say that you had your boyfriend, and then your foot guy.
Yeah.
Would it still be sexual with your foot guy? Or would it just be feet play? Am I using that right?
Yeah, foot play.
Foot play?
It depends. Like, so I'm having my own boyfriend is what you're saying? Or what?
Yeah, like,
and he
let's say
doesn't like feet?
The boyfriend wasn't into feet, yeah.
And he's allowing me to have another little foot guy?
Yeah, he definitely allows it, but like, as long as it's not sexual, I guess.
How can it not be sexual? It's like saying,
just rub my feet.
It's like saying like a fingering guy. You know what I mean? Like that's sexual. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be coming on my feet. That's pretty sexual, you know?
Yeah, that is pretty sexual.
Like at the end of the day, like he's rubbing, sucking, kissing, fucking him. Like that's everything that sex is basically. Just I'm not there. It's just my pigs.
The dogs is out.
Right. But it's like...
The dogs is doing the work.
But it's like almost gluttonous in a way because I'm like, I love that foot rub. You're trying to worship my feet? Yeah, baby. I can take a foot rub any day of the week.
Have you ever encountered anyone that's just like, I just want to rub your feet? I just want to like kiss your feet and then that's it?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, like he was strictly feet. I think we may have kissed, but it wasn't
I was about
really
to
like
ask,
that.
did like y'all ever make out or like?
Yeah, I think we did kiss, but I mean his mouth was on my feet, so I was like,
she's like,
kiss you in the first half, but come on, bud.
after the lips touch my feet, I'm done.
Especially because he wanted them dirty. Like usually if I'm like
Nasty
having like
ass.
regular sex, like I'm pretty much clean, so it's like yeah, my feet are fine for you to kiss me. But he wanted them dirty, so I'm like,
he wanted them
at bay.
stinky.
He did.
Sweaty.
He was very kinky, like role playing and disgusting things.
What kind of role play was he doing when you're doing?
He had a really big
things?
mommy kink, and
like okay.
I don't really have a mommy kink. I'll do it because I'm down for anything.
But you're more dom, right? Like,
but it's I don't know. It's just like more like I'm not a mom. I'm not a MILF. Like I don't. It's not really like my...
I didn't like that either before I was a mom.
Yeah, along with my singer, songwriter, actor, actresses, mommy is not a character I love to play.
Yeah.
It's okay, and I will indulge in the moment, but I'm not real into it. It's not getting me revved up. You
So
know?
you weren't into it, but did you still do it for him?
Oh yeah.
I'm curious. Like, give me an example. I need to know.
He's trying to drink the milk out my chest. You know what I'm saying?
Like straight up
Yeah.
on the tit.
Yeah.
Just like
He
feed me,
suckled on
mommy.
there. Yeah, like
It's so fucking weird.
No, it is, and I'm just like, because it's like I'm thinking like I have an IUD and like I don't want kids. I don't want the thought of kids. Like
yeah, that's just.
I don't let men touch me without a condom. I've never had anyone come inside me.
Yeah.
So it's like that's not.
You're not
a good fantasy of mine. It actually makes me feel disgusting.
It's a little weird. But, yeah.
I mean, like, I'll play along.
No kink shame, though.
Yeah, I'm not kink shaming. I mean, I obviously went through with it. So it's like, I'm there, but, like, it's not. It's in the back of my mind, like, I want to laugh and be like, ugh, ew. But at the time, I'm like, oh, yeah, you like that?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you're welcome, son. And I'm just like, gross. Gross.
Well, what's your like ideal situationship or whatever it is for you? Like, what would work ideally for you in your life right now?
Honestly, I don't even care about sex. I kind of haven't even had sex in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like sex really isn't a priority for me. It's someone who's cool. It's someone who like wants to go out, who can handle their own, is cool in front of my friends, in front of strangers, like is authentically themselves. That's what I'm more looking for instead of like sex, because I can get that however many ways that I want because I'm kinky and I know
it's
if you're
not hard to find.
Yeah, I'm like, if that's what your fantasy is, boy, let's go do it.
She said, I'll try it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so much harder to find like someone who's like cool and confident and comfortable in themselves. That's true. To like make you want to be around them. And that's like especially on dating apps, or like if you match with them they think that you want to fuck them. Oh, I already bagged her, she's all good. No, dude, I don't even know you. You're taking me out on a date because I don't know who you are and you're trying to woo me. I don't owe you anything.
Period.
Nor the other way around.
Period.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out, do I want to spend time with you? Do I want to spend another second with you? Would I go home with you? Would I go on another date with you? I don't know. Let me see how you act right here.
Yeah.
And then you showering me with, oh, your ass is so fat. You got such big tits. Shut the fuck up. That tells me nothing about
Those you. Those are just not compliments.
No.
You know, like, it's so weird. It's like, okay, tell me something I don't know. You know, like, I know this. What's going to make you different from everyone else that I've swiped right on?
Right. Can you have a conversation with me?
Yeah.
Are you fun? Do you have a cool family? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. I mean, like when I was on dating apps, you know, before my whole new life, I actually met my baby daddy on Tinder. And whenever we matched, he just like, he had a good conversation with me on Tinder, and it made it out of Tinder and made it to text. And
yeah, and that's my thing too, is like they need to stay in
the conversation. Yeah. Well, exactly. Like, the only reason he made it out of Tinder and got my number was because the conversation was so fucking good.
Yeah, during the time. And during you were actually talking and figuring stuff out. Don't text me 3 messages. Oh, come over. Let me get your number.
No, yeah.
I have no idea who you are. What?
No, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna add you on another platform or give you my number and like you're fucking crazy.
No, for real.
They just give up. They're just like, oh, you're so hot. Ugh.
Give me something else. Literally anything else.
Like, bro, who else do you think is in my messages telling me I'm hot right now?
I know, I got 20 of you.
Literally.
Do you suck toes or not? No? Back of the line. Back of the line.
I'm fucking dead.
I mean, come on.
She needs to know about the toes.
I do. But yeah, I just like, I want someone who's fun and cool and like, I want to be able to like them as a person before like I do anything else with them. Yeah. Because it's just getting so old. But also like in this day and age, men are not having sex like they were used to.
No, I was and I saw something about that.
Did you see that study?
Yeah, that like younger men are not having sex.
And it's because
damn near as much as they used
treat
to.
Women like shit, dude. No one wants to have sex with you, and now you can't rape us, and so we don't want to have sex with you.
Yeah, I will say this too. Like one of my friends has a little brother, and he's right around like 16, that age where they really like, okay, trying to figure out, and he's like not interested, you know. Yeah. And it's because he has older sisters, so he like respects women on a different level. And I think it's interesting to see the like generational divide in like how our generation grew up versus what are they, Gen
Z?
Well,
we're Gen Z, but
Well, Gen Z
Oh,
closer to Gen
the
Alpha,
baby babies
like
are Gen Alpha.
yeah. Well, it's like the Gen Z part where it's turning into Gen Alpha, like right around that area.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're different, you know. They definitely don't have the same takes on sex that I guess we grew up with.
Yeah.
So like like younger men are not having as much sex,
Which also sucks because it's like I think a bunch of that is also a confidence thing too.
Yeah.
We're lower in confidence, we're lower in feeling good about our bodies and feeling
Well,
good about
'cause
sharing our bodies with others.
social media.
Exactly. And then it's also on top of that, not that the Me Too movement is a problem per se, but it's like you're more acceptable to knowing if she's saying no or if she's drunk, she's like, I'm not touching her. I'm not going to go through with what I'm doing on a conscience level to have anything happen like that.
Exactly. And that's what I'm talking about. My friend's little brother, he's like, if she's drunk, I know that that's an automatic no for me. Like I'm not gonna put myself in that situation and her later be like, oh, we had sex, or like turn it around on him.
Feel weird.
Yeah. So it's like them as a younger generation have to pay attention to like, okay, this is just gonna be a no for me, even if they're okaying it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to get turned around because they've seen how it's turned out, you know, in history.
And then the other third are neckbeard Andrew Tate followers. I don't deserve pussy. So yeah, I hope they're not having sex.
I mean, fucking, I don't even want to say it because YouTube might come for me if we start talking about the red pill.
Yeah, for real.
Like, it's crazy. And it's like, I feel like I'm not even nowhere near seeing stuff like that on my algorithm or anything like that. But it's like, I still know that it exists and it's a big ass community on the internet.
They just need to go outside and touch grass.
Yeah.
It's just little kids that have never been in the real life yet. Well, they'll learn. When I was young, I used to run my mouth all the time on Facebook because Facebook was cool back then. And now I get on my time hop and I'm like, jeez.
Like, who is she?
No, she's not the same girl. But
no, yeah, I mean,
we live and we grow, and
some people unfortunately don't grow though.
They don't grow up.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think
But it's also just like they didn't really have. I had a really awesome family growing up, and so a lot of people were sheltered, and they're just kind of stuck in those ways.
Yeah,
that foundation was built, and that's just what they're going off for the rest of their life. And it's like, yeah, you were brainwashed into that, but that sucks. And hopefully you can change.
No, yeah, I mean, like that's kind of the mindset of like my hometown. You know, they are all thinking the same fucking thing, and they think that that's. Don't get me wrong, like it's okay. Somebody has to be average. Somebody has to do the stuff no one else wants to do. And I'm not hating on it. I'm not saying it's not important, but it's just not for me.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to be around people that don't see outside of the box, you know, or people that are stuck in the old ways that think that there's no such thing as change.
Yeah, or can't question authority or find a new way.
Or stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Because that comes with it, because you don't truly believe what everyone else is believing. You're just going with it because it's safe.
Yeah. And it's so hard to be the one oddball out that's speaking up.
Yeah.
But even if your voice shakes, say it loud.
Yeah, as fuck.
I know. That was me all the time. I used to be, well, obviously as like a bigger girl growing up. And then my mom was a cosmetologist. So I was getting my hair done. I was having fun. I was doing things that the girls weren't doing. And getting in trouble because you can't have colored hair in school.
That's so fucking stupid.
So stupid.
Like back then. Like, I don't think it's a thing now.
Probably
like,
not. Yeah, because I paved the way
for
all these little girlies.
I was one of those too. Like, I went through the same thing in my high school. They're like, you can't have colored hair. I'm like, brown is literally a color. Blonde is a color.
No,
what the fuck
real.
do you mean? My pink hair is not going to make me fail, and it's not going to make other people fail. Like,
exactly.
That's so weird that you care so much.
Yeah, so it's like funny seeing like how trends now are doing the stuff that I was made fun of for in school. And I'm just like, I'm not mad about it, because it's like I paved the way for those girls to have that. Yeah. I was coming to school no matter what dress code. I'm wearing whatever I want to wear. Cool. And my parents were sticking right beside me.
That's awesome.
You could, if my school called my parents, Dina's not answering the phone. She don't care, because she helped me pick out the outfit. One time,
that's what's up.
So I used to be in this thing called student government or student council, however. And it was like Christmas time, and we were like the bell ringers for, I think, the Salvation Army.
Oh yeah, you do little donations outside the stores.
Yeah, but like, I think it was like the Red Cross or Salvation Army. I don't remember one. But stuff like that, Goodwill, stores like that, they're for profit. They're not nice to homeless people, to people of color. They send legislators out to lobby for anti-gay rights. Like, they're bad people at the end of the day. And so I took that as an opportunity to protest. And so I signed up for a shift to do it. And I just stood outside and was like, don't give your money to these corporations. And they're fucking bad.
You're fucking dope, bro.
And so
you're like, they're ripping you off.
No, for real. It was like
don't donate. I'm here to tell you, do not donate.
Yeah. And so I got in trouble and they told me to go home. And I was like, cool, like I'm not gonna fight
it's
it.
The worst thing they could fucking do.
Yeah. And then like the next day I go to school and the principal's like, we just want to let you know that like you're representing the school and like you aren't like the voice and the platform of the school, and we stay neutral on topics like this. And so it was like, since I was representing the school, I was acting like I was the voice of the school and taking a stand on behalf of the school.
That's how they positioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they were like, we're gonna call your parents, all this stuff. And I was like, okay, great, go ahead. And I went back to class and
It's like, call her.
And nothing happened because Dina helped me write the sign. So I'm like, Dina was the mastermind behind it all anyway. Like we were plotting and planning and doing it all together.
I love that.
So I'm just like, yeah, cool. Do whatever you want.
I need to meet your mom. She's
amazing. Awesome. And so it's
the
like,
mom I'm trying to be.
Yeah, so it was like very loved, very inspired, very like women's rights. Like my dad's part of a union. So it was like, we're all about
Comes
being
from
progressive.
a woke ass family.
Yeah, and like, because fuck them. Like, why would we let these people just walk all over us and do all these bad things and not say a single thing about it?
Yeah.
And so I was just very empowered as a child. So like in adulthood now, I'm still very empowered, and I've never let any of these little things that people are still struggling through, I just kind of have no idea about. And I feel like I come off as arrogant, but it's like we have very vastly different upbringings to bring us to why we have ideas about what we do.
Yeah,
and it's like
everyone comes through something else, like something different.
Yeah, it's like if you've never been out in the city, you're gonna be scared of the city.
Period.
But when you're living in the city, that's your home.
Yeah.
And so it's just different for a lot of people, and they're all on their different journeys for real. And it's
I mean, that was like one of the things I loved about you to begin with, is that I was like, I love that she's not scared. You know, like I feel like, because sometimes I get scared. Don't get me wrong. Like sometimes I'll be like, I freeze, you know, and then it's like I need someone like you to be like, oh, no, I got this.
Yeah.
You know, like fuck that. We're not letting that happen. Like
No,
I love that
real.
energy, because like it's needed. It's necessary. Like regardless of